the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from
do it, but let's get on our Saturday action. We got the Tax X Camellia Bowl. I know I said that wrong. Between Georgia State and Ball State, this game is going down in Alabama. Let's get to these notes real quick. Georgia State Panthers 7-5 on the year, 8-4 against the spread, while Ball State Cardinals are 6-6 on the year, 4-8 against the spread. This line opened up in favor of Georgia State -1.5, and right now that line's at -6. The total opened up at 48.5. Right now that line's at 51. Excuse me. The last time we seen these guys out, Georgia State, they are on a 3-game winning streak. They beat Coastal 42-40. They beat Arkansas State 28-20, and they beat Troy 37-10 in their last outing. While Ball State, they beat Buffalo 20-3. There are no injury reports listed right now for Georgia State, but for Ball State, offensive lineman Cook, he's questionable. Linebacker Martin, he's questionable as well. And Evans, the running back, he is questionable also. Get to these actual factors for Georgia State. They're 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 games. The unders hit 5 out of the last 6 games. They're 6-1 straight in the last 7 games. The unders also hit 4 out of the last 5 games this season. They're 6-0 straight up in the last 6 games when played on a Saturday. 6-0 straight up in the last 6 games when playing as a favorite, and 7-1 against the spread in the last 8 games when playing on the road on a Saturday. Actual factuals for Ball State: they're 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 games. The unders hit 5 out of the last 5. There's 13-6 straight up in the last 19 games. The unders also hit 5 out of the last 6 games this season. They're 10-4 against the spread in the last 14 games when playing as an underdog. And they're 4-11 against the spread in the last 15 games when playing on a Saturday at home, but they're not at home, so don't even worry about that statistic. But Ball State taking on the Georgia State Panthers. Marley, what's the play?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm kind of with our boy Great. I'm not fucking with these MAC teams anymore. I'm on Georgia State -6. I think they're gonna run the ball down fucking Ball State's throat. That defense, we already know how MAC defenses hold up, and it's not very well at all. And Georgia State, they won 4 out of their last 5 games, including and the loss that they have is to the conference champs on the road at Louisiana, 21-17. Good loss. Then they come back after that and beat, and you know how I feel about Coastal Carolina at Coastal Carolina, 42-40. Other than that 40, the defense has only given up 21 to UL, 14 to Georgia Southern, 20 to Arkansas State, 10 to Troy in their last game. Meanwhile, Ball State, they've lost 3 out of their last 5. They did beat Buffalo, but before that, they were coming off 2 losses. And only got a win against Akron, one of the worser teams in the MAC, and came off a loss against Miami of Ohio. They're only averaging 24 points a game, but they're giving up 26 points a game. I just like Georgia State in the rushing attack here. Granger, he's not the best quarterback, but he doesn't really turn the ball over a whole lot. He doesn't really throw it a whole lot either. But 16 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, dual threat. Greg averaging over 5 yards a carry, 6 when you do against non-conference opponents. I'm going to take Georgia State -6. I just think they're going to run the ball down Ball State's throat, honestly. They're the more physical team. And I'm just staying away from MAC teams because from what I've seen thus far, the MAC has not shown well against other conferences.
The memo right now is fade the MAC. That's the memo right now. Fade the MAC, ladies and gentlemen. Excuse me. No questions being asked. I ain't got nothing. I am not going to harp too much on it. Everything Marley said. I like the way Granger plays. He's not a turnover machine. He does take care of the ball. He will tuck that ball and run it if he is in trouble or if he's going to get some good coverages. So I like Georgia State. Again, we're talking about down south. We in Alabama. Ball State's traveling, all the way here down south. And the memo is fade the MAC. I'm right there with you. Now, I do like Plitt. I made a lot of money with this team last year, but it's a different time. And again, one of my philosophies is These MAC teams, when they play against teams from the South, no bueno, no bueno. So I'm on Georgia State as well, minus the 6 official play. That might actually be the lock. There's gonna be some scoring, but I look for Georgia State to clamp down in the fourth quarter and take care of business and get out of there and cover the spread. So this should be a pretty good game. This is going to be a pretty good game on Christmas Day after everybody open up the presents. The kids are doing their thing, to kind of just sit back, get a little bit in your system and just chill,
Get a little sauced.
You feel me? So that is our official plays. And hey, we appreciate everybody tuning in. I am the coach. This is Marley Bets.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from